Did you see the All-NBA voting?
Yes, I did. I didn't see the voting. I just saw our guy made it 3 in a row. So when they trash us, Kevin, and I know you're a Luka hater, so maybe Corey.
Hold on, I'm on your side on this.
Okay.
Right. No, let's just come to me with this.
Is that we didn't vote for All-NBA?
Yeah.
I haven't had a vote. I don't know if you guys maybe have a vote. I don't know. I mean, I found out that helium could be making the Earth float. I don't know.
That's fact.
But
it's factually inaccurate.
Hold on.
We didn't
he
have a
said
vote.
Could be. That is a fact because we don't know.
3 times in a row, he's made first team All-NBA, and we didn't have a vote. So when people are like, we overrate Luka, okay, I guess if you say we do, then that would mean all the voters in the NBA for the last 3 years keep overrating Luka.
Let me ask you a quick question.
The guy who's only played with an all-star one time in his career, and in that year, he missed the playoffs. The only time he's ever missed the playoffs is when he had an all-star on his side.
Let me ask you this, Corey. Would you be comfortable with making a quick wager with Mike where if he gets it right, he can have tomorrow off?
I want to know the question first. I feel like I need to know the question here.
Mike, Luka joins 3 other players as the only, don't look it up, as the only players to make first team All-NBA 3 times before the age of 24. Can you name those 3 other players?
I'll try.
If you can have the day off tomorrow.
Three players who have made
by
it.
the bosses?
No. You
know what? I mean, I first go to LeBron James.
Ooh,
so I'm already wrong.
That is incorrect. I'm sorry, Mike.
All right, let me try other ones that I had in my
never get this.
Magic Johnson?
Nope.
Holy cow. They made 3 first team
Three.
And there was first team All-NBA.
Before the age
24.
24.
You don't even know the answer.
He's
Kobe?
I do.
Incorrect.
I know all the answers on this one.
Shaq?
Incorrect.
I totally looked it up.
2 of them are great, and you will be like, oh, that makes sense.
Were they high school draft picks?
No, one spent a year at Texas.
Oh, Durant?
Mm-hmm.
The other one I'm surprised just because of how long he stayed in school. That's my hint for you.
Duncan?
Nice. Look
Duncan.
at that. Now you'll
He
never
went
get
to
the
Wake
next
Forest
one.
at 17 years old.
Yeah, so that's probably. And then the other one, and this was probably unfair, but it's.
Uwe Blob?
No, it's not Uwe Blob.
Close.
It's Max Zaslavsky from 1947 to 1949.
One of my favorite players.
Wow, I just can't believe. When I thought about this, about doing this, because sometimes we're like conceding, like, oh, yeah, he'll be first team All-NBA. Think about this year. Steph Curry, Kevin Durant, LeBron James.
Yeah.
I know he was out all year. Kawhi Leonard. I mean, think about how tough it is when you have somewhat healthy guys to make a first team All-NBA 3 years in a row. I'm not saying I would be super disappointed if Luka didn't make one of the 3 All-NBA teams, but to make first team All-NBA 3 years in a row, it's not easy. Even Joel Embiid didn't make it.
Yeah, which is super weird.
I get, because I think the voters were like, I'm
Yeah.
not voting 2 centers on first team All-NBA.
Now, the first team All-NBA is Giannis, who got all of the first place votes.
Heard of him.
Luka, Jokic, Devin Booker, and Jayson Tatum. And so, somebody texted in the other
3
day.
European players.
Also,
I have Golden State doing this. They don't even have any good players on their team.
They stink.
I have to go double check what the year was. I know I have the stats somewhere. This was the first time that all of the selections on the first team All-NBA were 28 or younger a really long time. So you can see the shift for the NBA. But to your point, whenever people get mad or they're like, somebody said the other day, there are at least 8 players in the NBA better than Luka. And I was like, cool, but not really, right? Because this is the 3rd straight year. I'm not telling you that because I'm related to Luka and I'm like, in your face.
Wait, you're related to Luka?
I'm not. I'm
Why didn't
sorry
you
to
tell
tell you
us
that.
Dude, that's crazy.
You think we would have him on the show?
We were the first show to have him
That's
on.
true. You think we'd have him on the show again?
Oh, okay.
He has made first team All-NBA, so one of the best 5 in the NBA this year, last year, and the year before. If one of those years you're like, yeah, that was because KD was hurt. Fine. What about the other 2 years? It's 3 straight years. He has been one of the top 5 players in the NBA. If you don't think he's a top 5 player in the NBA, I don't know. I don't know what to tell you.
Right.
The numbers say yes, he is.
I think he is, but I will say this. if somebody wanted to make the argument, well, if you got into a 7-game series right now, I would rather have LeBron James because of his experience and how many NBA finals he's played in and what I've seen him do in big moments because he's played in, I don't know, 150 playoff games. I don't know how many, but I would guess it might be that many or 200. I get you, right? I mean, he's not first team All-NBA this year, but I get if you just got to the playoffs and you had a healthy LeBron James, how
266.
How many?
266 playoff
How
games.
much fear you would have going against LeBron James if he had a good team around him come playoff time and he's not first team All-NBA. So I get, like, there's times like Steph Curry right now. Overall, I get what Luke is doing in the playoffs. Even in the series, he's averaging 30-plus points per game, even there. But I would look at it and go, I get why you would say, I think Steph Curry's a better overall player right now than Luka, even though Curry didn't make first team All-NBA.
Sure.
So I can understand those arguments.
And I saw somebody text in, by the way, I found the stat. First time all of the players on the first team are under 28 since 1955.
Oh, of course.
Oh, yeah.
The
So
55
that's when
season.
Kuzi was playing against firefighters.
Actually, yes, Bob Cousy was on that team along with Dolph Schayes and some other people.
Dolph Schayes.
Yeah, that's right. Is somebody texted in and said Joel Embiid got the shaft. I get what you're saying because Joel Embiid did get more votes than Jayson Tatum. He got more first place votes. He had more overall voting points than Jayson Tatum. But because of the position by position nature,
you couldn't. So Joel Embiid and Jokic, they could
not because they classified both of them as a center. So theoretically, it should have been Giannis, Luka, Jokic, Booker, and Embiid. And then that also would have changed the nature of the voting because like Giannis got 100 first place votes. Jokic only got 88 because you had to vote for him or Embiid as your center. If you just open it up, I would assume those three would have all got 100 votes.
Do you have in front of you second team All-NBA?
Yes.
Okay.
Who do you think was on the second team All-NBA?
Joel Embiid.
Correct. Sorry, I kind of tipped that one off.
I'm going to guess Ja Morant.
Correct. He is the second vote getter on that team.
Is Steph Curry second?
Steph Curry is also second team All-NBA.
So does that take away the guards because Curry and Ja do
Correct.
have to be
the
forwards now?
The other two are forwards.
Help me out here, Corey. Do you already see it?
Best free agent signing.
Bulls.
Oh, DeMar DeRozan.
DeMar DeRozan.
Yeah. Did he? How much did he fade at the end of the year?
Oh my
real
God,
quick?
he faded a lot.
So like we were talking about the All-Star break, it was like, hey, I mean, I don't
he was
think
a
he's
top
going to win MVP,
3 to 4
but
candidate for MVP. He finished 9th. He faded a lot, as did that team. Injuries hurt them, but he faded. And then Kevin Durant.
Okay.
Kevin Durant is on there.
What about third team, Kevin?
I'm prepared if you want.
Just give it to me.
LeBron.
LeBron is on there.
Trey Young.
Really?
Unfortunately, yes.
Cat.
Yes.
Okay. See that? Did Jimmy Butler make a team?
He did not.
What?
CP3 and Pascal Siakam.
Wow, I would have never guessed Siakam. I just kind of put Toronto out of my brain.
Well, and Siakam's a pretty good drop from the rest of them. But again, they are like, you got to follow our positional breakdowns. And so that's why it played out the way it is. So there is your first, second, and third team All-NBA. And obviously, there are contract things built in with this and everything. And so some people eligible for even more on their Supermax. But yes, Luka, once again, first team All-NBA, and the Mavericks, once again, victorious.